Hey, everybody, I'm Dick.
Home. Let's have fun.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Standing in, Jonathan VR. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
Off the afternoon for Baltimore, the second baseman.
First
Jonathan
offering on its way.
VR.
Good bite to the
First
slider,
pitch,
and he takes
1 o'clock.
strike one. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Standing in, Joey Rickard. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Rickard is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Grounded to the right, scooped up on the backhand. A shuffle over to Kershaw, covering to record the out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. Just underway here in San Francisco. Ball two now. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. At the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder, number 35.
Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Henderson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now in the box, Nolan Fontana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fontana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Mancini has a read on it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready now, Yasiel Puig.
The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Bundy offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 1-1. Here it is. Line towards center field. Stewart is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mancini.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping up now, DJ Stewart.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him. So stepping in, Jesus Sucre, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The third baseman.
Here's Chris Davis now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Batting 8.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Escobar.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Fielded cleanly. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Baseman.
First offering on its way. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, Jed Lowry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. VR ranges to his right. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki.
Batting 8. The pitcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Kershaw leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Rickard. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch. High and deep to right center. Rickard's on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Stepping into the box, Nolan Fontana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Josh Harrison stands in. And there are runners at the corners now.
Third baseman, Josh Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Stewart's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan Bundy. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a flare out toward right center. Puig coming on. He's there and records the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there at the knees, strike one. Here it comes, 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Jed Lowry now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Trumbo is up with it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. In now, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. In comes Rickard, but he won't get there. It falls in. Striding in, Lorenzo Cain. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. popped up. Trumbo has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Mark Trumbo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box,
now
DJ Stewart. He scored
24.
after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Digging in once again, Nolan Fontana. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now is Yasiel Puig, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Jesus Sucre. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Escobar.
In there, strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Renato Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Another 0-2 home. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Sean Gilmartin, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Stepping into the box, Jed Lowry. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickard moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Clayton Kershaw. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Kane will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. So striding in, Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Now to the plate, Mark Trumbo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Mancini is there, and he has it for the out. Settling in now, Nolan Fontana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And that pitch is almost unfair right there. 20 miles per hour slower than the previous pitch, but he's got.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. And he'll reach second now with one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasiel Puig, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one.
Keep the plate, or I wash it and throw it back? I know you'll call me if you can't, you know what? Joke about it. But you know why I said it in broadcasting. Yeah, doing my dailies and alright.
One sent foul. Fontana, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The third baseman.
So digging in now, Josh Harrison. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Uh-oh, he missed it. With Merrifield next to hit. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Behind 0-2 now. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now. Striding into the box, Jed Lowry. He singled his last time up.
Jed Lowry.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Smoked on the ground left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 24.
Digging in, DJ Stewart. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Popped him up. Montana is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now for Baltimore, Jesus Sucre. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired.
Rejoin for the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Ready once again, Clayton Kershaw. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Villano takes it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. In the air to straightaway center field. Stewart on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Nolan Fontana will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasiel Puig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. To short. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison. He comes into this appearance and the at-bat on its way. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. Over to Villar. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Rickard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. In now for the O's, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
So he got him swinging. Chris Davis goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it there barely as he's into second base with a double. Dwight Smith Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets. Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Paul Fry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jed Lowry becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Rickard is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Davis on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Joey Rickard. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The right fielder, Joey.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. walked him up. Suzuki has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He wound up with 3 hits, triple, a double, a single, very close to the cycle, but he wasn't able to lose one over the fence. Still a great game at the plate, though.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 10 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
Sesame Street, but the numbers speak like, come on, it's going down about the free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a baller, but bigger than beach balls. I'm lock and loaded, this is pure survival. Fame to keep my idols, Biggie and Michael, and ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up, I bet it all like Crowline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline, but watch me go with showtime. That's why I pay him no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. We get busy and he don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they gonna hear you. Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like hardcore. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip-flops. I took my into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut. You're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a... Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly turn. Don't ever stop the music when you rocking like this, cause you could lose a great thing like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if we got what you need. We get busy and he don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. Right.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been good all day, I'm now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no, I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in B12, she was hanging at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy being cooked all day, I'm down my family. She just popped it, wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. I'm ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 and I was riding in Atlanta. Busy being cooked all day, I'm down my phantom.
This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon today, the second baseman, Joey
First offering on its way.
Wendell.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Merrifield over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Up next for the Rays, Tommy Pham.
Number 29.
First delivery to him on the way.
Pham.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Standing in, Nolan Fontana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And 1 count, and the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line to the right side. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Josh Harrison stands in.
The third baseman,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Tampa Bay, the catcher.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Pitch on the way. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pops this one up. Fontana is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Merrifield.
And it's fouled away. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry.
The first baseman, Jed Lowry.
First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Popped him up. Zunino is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. Line drive to left. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in, Willie Adames, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Henderson has a read on it, and he hauls it down in the corner. And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Blake Snell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Clayton Kershaw, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Clayton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Robertson scoops it up. And that's the first out. Digging in now, Ricky Henderson. A base hit in his first trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Gonna be a tough play. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Choi shading to his right. And the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Wendell.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And the Rays are in the hit column. Into the box now, Avisail Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he got him.
The batter, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
First pitch on its way. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in the outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Robertson.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Kershaw's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Nolan Fontana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. High in the air. Adames is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Jed Lowry looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A bouncer up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, number 1.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Lowry moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now batting, Ji-Man Choi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Snell, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Digging in to try it again. Kurt Suzuki hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch popped up. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And he popped him up. Wendell ranging into shallow right. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. Adame scoops it up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. In now, Avisail Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it one away. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there for strike one. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has real...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Mike Zunino.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Pham ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4. Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. So coming to the plate, Nolan Fontana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in once again, Josh Harrison. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. With Merrifield next to hit. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
First baseman number 4.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Is in time, and he's cut down. Stepping in, Daniel Robertson, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Hit in the air out to left field. Henderson is there, makes the play, 1 away. 1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and up next will be Willie Adames. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fontana ranging up the middle on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Blake Snell. He went down on strikes last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Choi is off at first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the inning. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Austin Romine will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, Austin Romine.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Ricky Henderson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 down. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And here's a changeup in there for a cold 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Taking in and look, Jose Peraza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now to the plate, Josh Harrison. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So striding in, Whit Merrifield trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Wendell moving to his right, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Right side. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Robertson.
The shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
Will Smith takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Well,
here's the first pitch to him. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Number 9. Jose Ferraro.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. So digging in now, Jed Lowry. He was a double play victim last time around.
First baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Lowry.
Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. 1 away. Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
Line drive to left. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. Starling Marte will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Striding into the box, Ricky Henderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
The final line score for this afternoon. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-0. Carlos Correa had 3 hits and drove in 3 as the Astros were winners over the Rays 8-5. The New York Yankees took down the visiting Orioles 2-1. The Seattle Mariners beat the visiting Red Sox 4-2. Carlos Rodon earned the victory while striking out 11, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 4-1. The Cleveland Indians held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 1-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim defeated the A's in Oakland 5-3. The Texas Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-2. The Colorado Rockies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down
Okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Ooh, get out of here.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Matt Shoemaker will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs.
Leading off
a
the
4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Next for the Tigers, Jordy Mercer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, Dero. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than Dero win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tyson Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Candelario. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive.
Especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Hard liner, but picked up on the hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. Nick Castellanos now batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and he puts it on the ground to second. Galvis on to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Tigers fail to make any noise. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Stewart, 2 down. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground is short. Mercer is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. At the plate, Grayson Grenier, just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Grenier, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. Hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hit in the air to center field. Pillar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brandon Drury will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. High and deep to right center. That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mata sprinting after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Matuk is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Toronto leads this one. Next up for Detroit, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Drury has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Matuk going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Brendel Grichuk. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And this is swung on and sent down the ground to Mercer at short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Cabrera on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Jays lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Farr, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks as he rips it on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in, Kristen Stewart. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Farr. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Fielder, number 8, Mikey Monta.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Tigers get one on this swing of the bat from Nick Castellanos. Middle of the afternoon here in Canada. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said his hitters have not been able to lay off the first pitch at all. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it is when you're not getting hits out of it. We looked at the numbers, and they've already hit into 9 first pitch outs in this one, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for Toronto.
At the plate, Brendan Drury. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Drury.
Swing and a liner. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Popped him up. Grenier waits on it. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. As he grounds one briskly to short. There's Harrison for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Into the box, Grayson Grenier. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, number 17.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Grenier gets his lead at first, nobody out. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
No balls and a strike to count. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. No hits to this point. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Tigers strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one away. Standing in, Devin Travis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. Line toward right center. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Randall Grichuk. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Matuk over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the... Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, John Hicks. Popped him up. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow.
Number 14.
Ready once again, Kristen Stewart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. On a line, that's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Mikey Monta, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. This will kick up against the wall now. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when they...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. Striding forward now is the DH, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Harrison's got it. And a good throw gets him one guy. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Matuk on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, Dero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2, can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Your attention, please.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the...
Daniel Son.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, Dero, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, Dero? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
In the air out to left. Moving under it, Stewart. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run.
Leading off for Detroit, the 3rd baseman, Jamer and
Thomas Pannone is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 45.
First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pillar's there. And that's the first out of the inning. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The Blue Jays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in now, Jordy Mercer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still lead it. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Ready now, Devin Travis. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Stewart going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Smoke stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now in the box.
Leading off for the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel.
Danny Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 24.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Next will be the designated hitter, John Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Grichuk giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Riding in once again, Kristen Stewart. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Joe Jimenez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 77.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box to Oscar Hernandez. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. Mercer has it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Detroit jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyson.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the Tigers beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 2-1. As of right now, the Blue Jays are in first place in the AL East, and the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Clay Buchholz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Here comes another 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for
batting third, the second baseman.
into the box now. Jonathan Villar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Buchholz has his target. First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Right there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fouled away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball. Andrew Kashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Andrew Kashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds. Hard thrower, 95 to 97. Good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
And that's in there, base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Devin.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is there, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's Justin Smoak now. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's really struggled. 1 for 15. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Mancini has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
No balls and 1 strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. So a runner report at second here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Struck him out.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Stewart at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Rowdy Tellez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Number 44.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tellez, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris "Crush" Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and fade it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So stepping in, Freddie Galvis. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive to center field. Mullins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
40. Jesus.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
Back
1.
to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now batting, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 10.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Shot toward right center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
In now, Kevin Pilar, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he drives a liner to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Mancini is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rendell Grichuk. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And he lays off for ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out for short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So now time's guy down. So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And a glove flip for one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. One out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First pitch of the at-bat. A shot down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Grichuk. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found it.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Call it, not me.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 1. Striding in, Teoscar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Brendan Drury. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 10.
In now, Reese McGuire. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5-1.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart is over. 1 down.
Now batting.
In now, Devin Travis. Singled homer run in his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly. Over to VR. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Blue Jays on top 5-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Chris Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Pillar at the track. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Holy shit.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
rock-solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And no one can corral that one. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.
Shortstop, Alcides.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alcides Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Sucre, base runner at first with 1 out.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, Cedric Mullins. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Home half. Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Baseman, Justin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins moves over. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Rendell Grichuk. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Mancini. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still out in front, 5-2. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Villar.
And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Drury in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Trey Mancini. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Behind 0-2 now. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and the deficit remains 5-2. Gregory Infante enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
Digging in and looking for more, Teoscar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 3.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the...
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Chris Davis now. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan. You know.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tim Meza will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
58.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The second for one. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Orioles helping Chip there. Big trail, 5-2. Into the box now, Reese McGuire. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Number 10.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Mancini. 1 out.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Smoke. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Mancini retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 8th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 6-2. So striding in, Jesus Sucre. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Number 3.
So digging in now, Cedric Mullins. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row.
The batter,
a really good slider.
Second baseman, Jonathan Dion.
Danny Barnes enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 24, Danny.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Barnes is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Down the third baseline. Drury has it. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Settling in now, Rowdy Tellez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The designated hitter, number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, no left fielder, Teoscar.
Striding into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Drury. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it. Trey Mancini will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Sped him up and slowed him down right there. This guy cannot seem to get on time with this pitcher. It's going to be a tough day if he continues to be out in front on the off speed and behind on the heater.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Baltimore down to their final strike. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it.
Baltimore, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Clay Buchholz gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-2. The Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they destroyed the Rays 11-1. Gleyber Torres was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 5-4. The Bo Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-3. The Chicago White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-5. The Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-0. The Cubs beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-2. The New York Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-4. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-4. The Buccos totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-4. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-4. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's
like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and feeling the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from the my isn't flooded, cold-blooded, no money, I'm something low. Killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Settling in now, Alcides Escobar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, but there will be a ton of ground to use line to line to get this done today.
So coming to the plate, Cedric Mullins. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pillar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Travis has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jeffrey Ramirez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Escobar. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Davis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Stewart makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card. He's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Villar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Digging in, DJ Stewart, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Popped him up. McGuire is under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Rory.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Over to Villar. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. High in the air out to center field. Mullins moves over, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no score. Here's Chris Davis now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hernandez has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Batting 8. The third
and here's Renato Nunez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Down the first baseline. Smoke has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Jesus Sucre. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's grounded foul. Sucre, former Tampa Bay Ray, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Reese McGuire. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. VR comes up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Mullins is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Devin Travis. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Moving under it, Mullins. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Galvis is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batter number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is in pursuit, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that ends the inning. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mancini moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 1.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Mancini is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate to Oscar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Davis going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Trey Mancini. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching with how often they're going after the first pitch of the at-bat. Already in the game, they've hit into 10 first pitch outs. So, unfortunately, they're not putting up much of a fight right now.
Thank you, Heidi. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Line towards center field. Mullins is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Escobar. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. At the plate, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Davis has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jesus Sucre. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Ready once again, Alcides Escobar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning 1-2-3. But this will land untouched. Heading out towards shallow right. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a... And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Mancini. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in now, Cedric Mullins. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. In there, strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. That's it to short. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jonathan Davis. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Ready now, Rowdy Tellez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard that time, but right to Escobar at short. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as he hits one on a line to left field. Mancini is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is... In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, DJ Stewart. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do.
Number 53, Gregory Infante.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Mancini on the move, and no one will track it down. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there, as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now, with still only 1 away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, T-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping up now, Devin Travis, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. So stepping in, Renato Nunez, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Hit down the line at first. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Davis coming in. He's there and records the first down. Digging in, Jesus Sucre. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis gets to it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and this is still a 0. Now Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Barehanded, got him.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Rowdy Tellez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Oscar Hernandez. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Pitch is all it takes to retire the Jays. We are still scoreless.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, number 3.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting, Jonathan Villar. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Hit back up the middle. On the first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. Tanner Scott comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Drury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. Escobar. Riding in, Luis McGuire. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Escobar has it. Villar at the bag, and that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Yeoman's work for him in this one, but unfortunately he stands to be the loser as he departs here in the extra frame. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they pick up a run on the solo home run. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Stepping in, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and we are tied again.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly
number 1.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Number 44.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rowdy Tellez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Davis moves over. 1 down. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Boy, Matty V, talk about some tough luck. Hard to pitch any better than he did in this one. Going into extra innings, didn't get much run support, but what a terrific effort. This is about all you can do as a starting pitcher.
Moving under it, Davis. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Cedric Mullins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a hard liner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one up. Drury on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
The 0-1. Back up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Teoscar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Teoscar Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact at strike 1. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Barehanded pickup. Got him. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Boy, what a gutsy performance this was, guys. You used to see starters work all the way into extra innings a lot more back in the day, but it almost never happens now. He's got to be exhausted, but he should be awfully proud of what he accomplished here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Bud Norris claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 14 hits, no errors.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going